the kind of idea behind idols a lot. It's like they're not dating, they're like so pure innocent, and they're like available to maybe your fan may think you're thinking, oh, maybe one day I can date them.
I mean, of course, everyone wants to date their idol or just meet them or like do do whatever you like.
Wow. Do where it's going, but you do whatever, like date your idol,
Marry your idol, have kids with your idol. The list is long. Wrong. The list is wrong.
I just want my mom to go shopping with Vernon.
Oh,
That's it.
One day we'll set away bell sounds to kiss a girl.
hi guys, I'm Em,
I'm ZUZU.
and we are back again with
Comeback Corner.
Yay!
Woohoo!
We're on episode 6.
Oh yeah, this episode, which is like episode 5 came out today
Yeah, just today.
when we're recording it.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Wow, I feel like we've grown up so much
Yeah, we've
from
been there
amateurs to not so amateur anymore.
just 2 months, and now we're like
We are pros.
we're pros for sure.
Yeah.
Pro podcasters, YouTubers,
The
influencers.
pro haters.
Wow, I'm not hating anyone,
No,
but
we are getting
we are
hated.
getting hated.
Pro haters, like people hating on
I
us.
think it's like it would be hater and I don't know what.
Pro
the-
hated.
Maybe Hades.
Hades. Oh, I like that
A
name.
new
Pro
word.
Hades.
Pro Hades.
Yeah, pro Hades.
And the funny thing is, like, we're getting hate from army,
Yeah,
and we are army.
we are army, and we are getting hate from army.
That was sad,
I'm sad.
but I found it quite entertaining.
It was hilarious.
I loved it. I loved replying to them. I was like, maybe there's something wrong with me.
Oh, maybe you are Hades.
Maybe I am a hater in my
in your mind.
ideal words.
In my new world.
Into me hating. Perfect.
That's your new word of
my
you
new
hating.
word, me hating.
And I'm getting Hades.
But apparently, I'm hating on BTS, which I never did in my life. But
Oh well. There's room for
life.
always new.
you hate.
You hate.
True, I'm gonna venture into hating BTS, I guess. That's the new expectation. I don't
And you
want
wanted
to.
to get cancer anyways.
True, but I want to get cancelled for the experience, and they're actually very serious about their mothers hating on us. Mothers, like, they have profile pictures with their child, like a, I don't know, 9-10-year-old,
And
Child.
they are hating
and
us.
they're like, BTS is back, the Kings are back, watch out.
Watch out. Should we be scared of BTS?
I think everyone is saying watch out to us. I don't know watch out for what? For who? Is BTS coming here? Please do. I'm gonna watch out so hard.
I've got to watch out for Jungkook.
True, I'm gonna watch out for anyone.
J-Hope.
Killing it, girl, yeah.
Killing it. You're killing it, girl. That's why
Apparently-
you need to watch
Apparently
out.
I am. Yeah, but okay. but okay, essentially we're good. We're very passionate about hate. That's it turns out. But yeah, let's talk about our last episode last week. What did we talk about?
We talked about beauty in general.
Beauty.
Beauty is in the eye of
beholder, and we basically were very qualified because in our eyes we're very beautiful and knowledgeable about all the beautiful things on the inside and outside. And everywhere.
Especially noses.
Especially inside of your nose. I know a lot about that. But yeah, we spoke about that, beauty standards, how that impacts
Yeah.
idols, fans, everyone. So we're curious, what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Did
Let us
we-
know.
Did we cross any lines? Hopefully not. We try to be very informative rather than
Hating? Yeah.
hating or giving like judgment.
No, we don't judge anyone.
Yeah,
But we get judged all the time.
yeah. But oh well. But yeah, let us know what were your thoughts about
About the
episode.
episode. Yeah, and please like, comment, share. Anything and everything is counted towards our betterment for our future.
For future. You see, guys, like we've already had to move our settings to pink. We had a whole cinema, and you're not watching, so now we have just that.
We downgraded.
We downgraded. So please, guys, so we can go back to that beautiful room.
Yeah,
We need support.
we need moral support.
We need but I think one segment, I think people are liking it because we posted on our story and there's so many replies to that.
Yeah,
Is 17 lineup update weekly ZUZU whatever that name was.
it was a long name.
A long name.
A long
name 17 segment.
Yeah.
So we're
gonna
dive into it
and do it as quickly as possible because we have a lot to talk about.
We do.
Oh, and you guys just need to be seated or standing or wherever you guys are, because you need to listen to this. It's very, very interesting.
It's interesting, yeah. So it's so interesting that we're gonna like skim through 17. Go for it. Any updates in your bias lineup?
Yes. So
go for it.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Go for it. Scoopy was almost reaching by becoming my bias. Scoopy was always my ultimate bias tracker, but he was almost reaching to become a bias.
Almost
but
there.
Mingyu came over with Bad Influence, and then he shook me off, and now I'm a Mingyu bias again. Sorry, Scoopy.
Did he come with bad intentions as well?
He
Bad
came
influence.
Bad intentions and bad influence. He swooped me under his gaze with those huge glasses
and bad outfit proportions as well. That's what he came from.
Hey! I like the blazer. It was very giving.
I got my opinions. I said what I said. Glasses were too big. Trousers were not proportional to the shoes. Shoes should be heavier to like balance it out better. That's my opinion. He's still a beautiful man, but
he's good looking. That's all matters.
He's good looking, but he could look better. For me, it was a mess. Proportion wise, not like
Mingyu wise.
Not Mingyu wise. Mingyu, they can't save anything. Yeah. So Mingyu came back. Like he was almost out, but he came back.
He came back, and
you
now
cannot get rid of Mingyu.
No matter what, and now people are trying to steal my bias. Like when I say now, as in my friends,
even friends, Kamal. You guys, you should read her comments to see someone controversial. Just saying.
Yeah, and that we are getting hate.
Yeah, she's calling us names that. We're not those people. Come on. Yeah. What are you writing? People are gonna read it. People are gonna think it's true, and you're just like, it's like friends.
She's confirming to
friends teasing, but people don't know that. That's what it is. They're gonna read it and be like, oh my god, they are this, they're that, they're doing this. Like, whoa. But yeah, so don't trust Kamal, people.
Yeah,
don't
trust us.
Kamal. We're the trustworthy ones.
True. Now your bias ranking.
You know what? I gotta say, recent events. I didn't forget about one. One was my number one, but I wasn't thinking about him much last week. There are lots happened, and I have to say, I made a fun of bye boy. Yeah, I have
bye boy.
But please come back. To be fair, I've seen some photos. One where he looked very nice, very low key, very undercover, but still nice.
You can see it, like even if he wears a mask, that glasses you can.
Yeah, it
from
is
like a mile away,
obviously
and that broad shoulder.
Yeah, the way, whatever. But I gotta say, June. I said it last week with his new song. He's coming back to my Lias lineup. He what we're saying. We're getting older and stuff. I don't think he's aging. He's looking young. He's looking flawless. His face card is stunning. And then he goes to China and he's like hosting a birthday party for so many people looking beautiful. Then he's doing live talking to cats so cutely. telling a cat that it's not him that he's eating on his cake. Like, what the heck? He's such a cutie. I was like, oh my god! And the movie trailer teaser.
Oh my god,
came
his
out.
hair was gorgeous.
All that, like,
with Jackie Chan. I want to see that movie. We are going to watch that movie just for Junie. And
yeah,
of course we will
Junie.
support the whole cast, but Junie. Oh,
Junie's
cute.
Junie.
And I think that's his first movie.
I think he's a bit like underrated as well, Junie, and he deserves the award. He's so supportive. Like, he was doing 2 movies and a drama and was still traveling so much to do 17 events and all.
No, he's
It's
very
just-
deserving.
And he always like puts 17 first,
First.
and he's doing so much himself.
and he's
as well.
doing it so well. Like, I don't find a flaw in that man.
Yeah, he's just super.
Even though he sleeps with his eyes open, I still love him.
Well, yeah, he needs to be aware. It's like those 12 guys around him. You would it's open too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so Junie.
Yeah, so Junie. Yeah, Vernon.
And anything about our lovely Sokmin?
No.
Sokmin's gone. Bye bye.
It's like, I hope you're okay. It's like the most cliche things, like in the UK, people, I hope this finds you.
I hope this finds you well.
It's like, I hope this finds you well. And then birthday, the most cliche. Oh, happy birthday! Hope you're having a lovely day or something celebrating. I would give him all those like friendly cliche words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sakmin's good.
Sokmin's good, and he's gone from our bias lineup. So
By Sakmin, yeah.
we,
Sakmin, Vernon's still in.
Vernon's still in. I
we
think
love
Vernon
Vernon.
came back with a nice drive. With
Their hair's growing back.
the hair's growing back.
Love's
So he's
growing
coming
back.
It's the hair. I don't know. He shouldn't do buzz cut. I love it. Yes.
I liked it. It grew on me, but then
But
the hair
his-
grew, and Vernon.
Vernon, please, no more buzz cut.
Oh yeah, and he's getting hate now for
His
laughing.
smile. Oh yeah, that was
That was
See-
sad.
he's such a pure
You get
person. He hasn't done anything done to his face, nothing to his body, like that. Not that we know of, but then if we know of, then we would know.
yeah. Yes.
He's such a pure person. Like,
Why are you like you guys? You should learn from us. We're talking about people appearances. We weren't laughing at anyone. We weren't speaking badly about the way someone laughs or
I feel like
whatever,
that
like,
just
just
shows
natural.
how true he is to himself.
yeah. It's something we said. He's like very true to
Carefree,
himself, carefree.
And
I hope he doesn't care about it. He shouldn't.
he's very wholesome person. Like, I can't imagine him getting any hate on because of the way he smiles or laughs.
Yeah,
Very-
people say it's scary. Yeah, you go, Vernon. Scare those mean people.
Scare those people.
Scare them
Go
away.
on, scare me with that smile.
Scare me. Come here, scare us.
Come on, scare me. I'm waiting for it.
Oh my
wow.
god.
It's this Coke. It's giving me energy.
It's not Coke Zero.
It's the regular Coke.
I'm Jasmine today.
And Evie.
Yeah. Jasmine and Evie, your hosts
I don't have any
for the
Coke
day.
left.
I have so much.
Oh, that's why I'm getting so much energy inside me, because regular Coke helps.
Yeah, Coke Zero, no. Don't drink that BS.
No. Speaking of his Vernon's
Carefree attitude.
his idol image, what do you think about Vernon as a person? Because when I see him, I see he's like a carefree, no nonsense person, and he
What do
just
I
he
think
shouldn't
of
just think. He should just like be as he is. There's nothing wrong with him. No.
It's just like a very deep question. What do I think about Vernon as a person?
Yeah.
I don't know Vernon as a person.
Vernon, you need to meet us so
And
we
need
can
to fix that.
we need to review you in the person. But we've met him once. Okay, that's a story for like after 10 years.
We met Vernon once, he met us once, and
That's a story after 10
I
years.
don't remember if he was laughing then.
No, he was just walking and smiling.
He's got an iconic walk.
I love his walk.
We were trying to achieve that.
We didn't try in front of him, which was good. Imagine
that.
us failing. I think he would have pointed and laughed. You guys can't even walk straight.
That's what he would do. You can't walk straight.
No,
We were in the club.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. Is this supposed to be a quick run through? Now what we think about Vernon as a person?
Yeah,
Okay.
what is person?
Yeah. So what is going on? Vernon is a great person, I think, and keep being you. And good luck with
Yeah.
your life.
Yes.
And come and meet us in your life just once. Or me, just me. Come and meet me, Vernon. And
Hey, I want to meet you too.
come to my Polish city of Krzeszowice. No one's gonna know who you are there. You can live a calm life. And my mom's great. My mom's a celebrity, local celebrity there. Because she's a teacher. There's just like one primary school. You go out with her. Ooh, everyone's gonna say hi.
Oh,
Vernon, if you want to be outshined once, come go shopping, grocery shopping with my mom. You'll see what real fame is.
oh wow. I'm actually picturing it.
I don't know. I think it's really hot here. Maybe we should put that in.
Yeah. Maybe it's the heat that's getting into our head.
Something is going on here.
It's the new place, the new painting. It's the heat.
Ooh, okay. 26 degrees. Whew, it's almost Wanus room.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Vernon, yeah. Coming to Krzeszowice. Shopping with my mom. Perfect.
Okay, so this week's podcast is about idol image. So that's why we were yapping so much about Vernon and his image.
And he's like beyond looks because he got criticized over his looks, and we spoke about beauty
Yeah.
the last episode. But idol image is so much more. It doesn't finish on your face. On your
No.
This is a big part of it.
Yeah,
But
it's the behavior.
it's
the human.
so much more. Yeah. So okay, what is that idol image?
What actually, it's a question. I would say it's in the eyes of beholder as well.
You think?
Yeah. What is an idol image, right? Like
I think it's like there's so many specific rules, and in that sense, I think it is in the eyes of a beholder for fans. But I think like when you look at Korea and the industry, and especially for young idols when they started, I don't think you can like do whatever. There you have to like obey to some standards or rules, even if you are like that personally or not.
Yeah. No, that's actually true. Like I feel like when I see idol, an idol is very private person. That's
Very
the
true.
first thing I would think.
Very true.
They're famous, but they're very private person.
Yeah, we don't really know much about their private lives. And it comes like obviously like dating and all, but also friends who are not idols, they don't show it. Many of them, they don't really show their family members. Like they sometimes you don't even know if they have siblings. Sometimes you do, they do have siblings, but you've never seen them. It's a very private person.
They're
so many levels.
in so many levels.
That is true. So that's that. And it's also like more to work on, like it's like there's this image of this very hardworking, humble person.
Yeah.
And when we see how they're training, like how many hours, even those super experienced idols, when we see their schedules, it's like very hardworking, but they still must be grateful. They cannot complain.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously they have to always say, even if it's very hard, and like oh, but we're so grateful we are able to do it and get the opportunity and have friends and all. Not saying that you're not grateful, but their schedules can be crazy.
Oh, the schedules are like so bad, especially when there's like a comeback season. It's like people are performing during 3 a.m. in the morning, or they're just shooting for
Yes,
some
sleeping
content. Yeah,
2 hours a day,
sleeping 2 hours a day.
but they still must be just grateful they can do it.
Yeah, and it's just like it doesn't stop. So once you establish yourself as an idol, you just have to do it, do it, do it, do it, and it doesn't
Yeah.
end there.
And you cannot really complain. There are anything you complain about, you would get criticized because
That's a lot of negative,
especially if you're a bit successful at the point of your career
Mm.
and you complain about anything, you'll be like, you should be grateful that you are able to do it, you achieved that, like, and not complain. So in that sense, you cannot really show any like negative human emotions. And
yeah, you
also,
can't be mad, you can't be pissed off, you
No.
can't say anything wrong.
just grateful.
Yeah, just be grateful and as humble as possible.
Like live, love, laugh.
Live, love, laugh. Yes, that's the
the
more.
idol image.
Yeah.
But like from also perspective of an image, not just like hardworking, humble. Also
I feel like
innocent.
idols,
They must
yeah,
be very like pure.
yeah, and there's like a lot of expectations poured on them. Like, I feel like
Yeah, they
idols
supposed
sometimes
to.
are not treated as humans, but they are
They're
the
supposed to
idols.
be
Yeah.
like the idol, yeah, the role model, the someone aspirational. Yeah, but also yeah, very innocent, pure. Like that, as you said, very private. Like no dating,
Yeah.
no
It's like bit
no crazy parties, no going, yeah,
no going out,
no going out, no
not drinking,
getting wild,
like you
no,
can drink, yes, but not like too much. That's like
no,
out of the
yeah,
bounds.
but not going to a party or something.
Yeah. No drunk driving.
That's no anywhere.
Yeah, that's a no anywhere.
No, that's only for an idol. No drunk driving, guys.
True.
Yeah, and it comes like, I think it's rooted quite a lot in culture in Korea, and just like yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I think in a sense, like, and also like the transformation they had post-war and all, like it was very much about like rebuilding Korea so quickly and doing it collectively rather than focusing on individuals. But also like the culture, when we look at Korean culture, like is very much about hierarchy and about like respect for elders, being very like hardworking. Like obviously we've all heard stories about their crazy office culture, like work culture, working hours. So I think it also reflects on the idol image, idol lives.
Yeah, because they wanna like, I feel like idols, any idol, their target audience is like Asia,
Yeah, I
Southeast.
think Korea is like the biggest market.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Asia is the like biggest market. Korea, Japan, China, and they sort of have like similar or same cultural values. Where
Very true.
yeah,
Well, where we sit here, for us, it's
it's a bit different.
a
Yes,
bit different. It's something we don't necessarily understand fully because we
we've
don't
never lived
live in that culture. Like yeah.
Like, sorry, I lived in South Asian culture, but yeah, it's not as intense as East Asian culture. So the we've never lived, we don't know like the stories or just like the mindset about it. So
That's very true.
we might be wrong in like saying all these causes, but educations are like best member. If someone can educate us
Yeah,
much,
please do.
educations are best member. Wow, we are having members. This Coke, I don't know, something's wrong with this Coke.
Different kind of Coke.
Evie is making me do and making me under bad
Influence of Evie.
Yes. So yeah, but what are like the things that we know in like Korean culture, Asian culture in general during like idols era, and that's there, but it's not here. So
True.
one of the things I notice is like cancel culture. People,
It's very different. I think cancel culture is everywhere. But for us, it's like in the West.
yeah, it's
Obviously, people have scandals. They get cancelled.
but it's like more sort of like if the scandals are like crime level worthy,
Then, yeah, I think
then
you would get
definitely
cancelled.
cancel. But if there's like dating rumors and stuff, no one's gonna
It's not a scandal. Like, you wouldn't call here dating a scandal unless it was something like kind of low-key illegal, like very big age difference, someone was a minor, etc. Then, yeah, it would be a
yeah,
scandal.
like if anything's criminal involved, of course
Then it
you're
is
gonna
a
get
scandal, yeah.
cancelled, yeah. But if it's just dating or if it's like out partying,
It's not even a scandal, right?
yeah.
Like, you see this
If you're
photos,
just drunk and you said something out loud,
you just yeah, whatever. Like, people here do those things,
yeah.
and it's like it's considered, maybe it's not something you wanna.
It's not that offensive, right? Like
Yeah.
in people's face, oh my god, this is so offensive, I'm gonna cancel that person.
It's like,
It's
yeah,
nothing
it's
like
just part of life.
yeah, it's
Let
like
them-
growing up,
Yeah,
right?
let them live, like whatever.
Live and let them live.
Yeah, as long as like, yeah, true. I think here is very much, as long as it's not a crime, it's not like very like objectively morally wrong
Yeah,
or like actually criminal. I think people are fine with it, like as long as you're not doing any actual harm to anyone. I think that is what people do focus, like if you made actually any harm, like if you affected others in any negative way, and also like your intention as well. Like
Yeah.
here, I think we do look a lot like about, well, like he did that, but maybe he thought he was.
Yeah, he thought at that time it would have been right according to him, but then
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, there's no like certain
I think, yeah, it's a bit more like trying to understand the person.
so yeah,
The intention is very important, and the harm, yeah, that's true. But in Korea, I think, I don't know if people look at those aspects that much.
yeah thing. And also I feel like media is one of the best, if not the worst outlet. Like whenever they say the netizens thing, but who are these netizens? They put like okay, 2-3 comments of the netizens thing, they are angry, the netizens do this, the netizen, but
Netizens,
netizens
they're the power.
who are these netizens?
Because I think also in Korea, it's very different how it is, like the scandals are where actually people talk about it. Because in Korea, forums are a big thing. Like there are huge forums where people actually discuss those things. So I think they're the take those netizens.
Also, the forums are netizens.
Forum netizens. While I think in here, I don't know, we hear about scandals. Like now, I think it is social media a lot, and then maybe comments there.
Yeah.
But we don't have such a big community that is like focused around talking about celebrities on like specific space for that online.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually very true. Here, specific form would be what? Instagram.
Yeah, but it's not like, because I think Instagram we all like
TikTok.
scroll through and all, but I feel like forum you have to actually specifically go to look for like info or like discuss it. Because on social media, like I can scroll for ages and I don't really have a need to like, comment on things that are there just for my information. And forum, maybe people go to forums there as well, but I think I would be more likely go to a forum if I want to contribute something. Maybe not. Maybe just like reading it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been in Korean forum because I don't know Koreans.
Where is it? Is this from Naver? Like you can go.
There are a few. I've got here. Nate Pan, Dick Who, DC Inside. I don't know those names at all. Never heard of them. We need to check them out.
Yeah.
If anyone use those, like, tell us. Is it worth going into it?
I just know Naver. I think that's the most popular
That
one.
is like a search engine. It's not a forum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's like Google, I guess. But I think also like how they perceive a scandal. Like we said, we are looking more of like the harm it made as well as like intention. But I think in Korea, it's like more about that moral failure.
Yeah.
And, not living up to those expectations that are put in, like, in society as well, especially idols who are, you said, being very idolized and like put on like above regular people, because people in Korea, they're partying, they're drinking, but they're regular people, they're not those idols.
Yeah. So you rarely see like idols drinking or dancing or like any of such videos, and whenever you see that videos, people are shocked. Oh my god, my idol would never, but they do, but never.
But then it comes out, yeah, true, very true. And I think we can kind of talk about very specific scandals, like type of scandals, and how we like they're perceived here compared to Korea. So one thing you mentioned already, like, which is never a scandal here, is dating.
Yeah. So yeah, dating here, like dating someone here in West, it's not a scandal, it's not a big deal, unless if there's like a big age difference.
Yeah, if it's
or
like low key illegal. Or,
yeah,
or if it was illegal at one point or something like that. But I think in Korea, like, any type of dating is a scandal there.
Yeah.
But here, I think here people want to know who celebs are dating.
Yeah. Dating's just dating, right?
Yeah.
You like people at some point, you love people at some point, and then you break up, and that's it.
Yeah. But I think, like,
thank you, next.
it makes news because we are curious about celebrities' lives and like kind of want to know who's dating who. Then I think people do like to judge, like, oh, he's dating her, or like she's dating that guy. Like, I think we get a bit invested in that sense, not knowing people, but still kind of making some judgments. But it's not like a scandal. It's more people are being very interested in celebrities' life and want to get a piece of that.
Yeah.
But it's not even called a dating scandal. There's no such thing in the West, like a dating scandal. In Korea, any type of dating
is a
scandal. That's the first like shocking thing. Dating scandal.
You can't do it. Sorry, if you're an idol,
it's a scandal. Yeah. And if we talk through like any recent examples of dating scandals that come up to your mind.
Oh yeah, the biggest one, or it's a mystery one, that would be Jenny and V.
Oh, that was
so
epic.
There are photos online. There are saying, some people are saying it's AI generated.
I do remember when it came out, and at first I was like, yeah, it is AI generated, or it's like it's Photoshop. I believed that at first.
But they were seen in Jeju. They were seen in Paris. And
there is so like more,
and then there's similarities within like
I think the Jeju
items, clothing items they own.
Yeah,
which
like
are,
the exact same things. There's like the New York photos, like she was wearing a cap that was his, etc. And like the more things started coming out, the more I started to believe it. And then obviously the Paris photos came out, and it was quite obvious. But still, it's never been confirmed, so we can.
I think both the agencies said like
I don't think they didn't say anything, which was quite interesting.
Yeah.
And for some people,
no, they did say it's like, it's their private lives. They don't want to interfere or something like that. Something along those lines.
I don't know if Big Hit like commented. I'm not sure, but I think it was people started to think that it is confirmation in a way, because a little like before that there was a lot of rumors, like I think Jungkook had some rumors swirling around, someone else from BTS, and they would deny it even before some people knew about rumors. Rumor would be denied before like most people know there's any rumor, and for that they like stay quiet for so long.
But I feel like because Jenny and V are like such huge names in Korea.
Yeah, I remember like telling, I don't remember who I was thinking, it was like, I'll be such a power couple. Like, wow.
They are a power. If they're together, good for them. They are very big power couple. Like but because of this cancel scandal culture,
Yeah.
they are not being out in the open and just like confirming yes or no to them. They imagine they can't go out on dates in public. They can't do like a lot of like public stuff.
No, 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 yeah, I don't think anyone really can in Korea. That's interesting. Um,
Now, what's the next one that comes to your mind?
in my mind, I would stay in Blackpink area.
Blackpink.
Yeah, that area they're in, and maybe I would say Jisoo
Oh, with that actor guy,
and
Abyeon.
Yoon.
Sorry, Abyeon, if we misspelled your name.
Abyeon.
And Abyeon. Abyeon. Yeah,
I don't even
Abyeon.
know. Yeah,
Sorry if we misspelled your name,
we're really bad with
Mr.
names.
Yeah.
We're really sorry. We're bad with names. If we like, we haven't heard it a million of times, we won't know how to say it. So that's how bad we are. But yeah, their dating scandals. I think it was quite like bit more chill.
I think it was very chilled in a way but I feel like Jisoo, she didn't get like much hate on it.
No, I don't think she got any. Like
But,
maybe
but the
Stairs
actor
Sam, but
guy, he was
he got more,
he
which
got-
is quite interesting because it's not a common
yeah,
theme.
because I feel like in the culture it was like Jisoo's more sort of a royalty and
Yeah, just
not that the Mr. An hasn't done. Oh my god, he's done so many dramas and
Yes.
movies. So
I haven't seen many dramas, and I've seen them in the dramas, so that
Mr.
speaks
An
volumes.
yeah.
Very talented, very good actor. But like Jisoo, I think she's because she's got that unproblematic image as well. She's like a sweetheart, Korean, very Korean sweetheart. So I think it wasn't as much of a problem.
But they did confirm that they are dating, but they broke
Yeah.
up because of schedule issues and which is fair enough. Like okay, it's
It
very
wasn't
normal.
like magic drama. It wasn't like they broke up because of it came out or something.
No, they were quite open. They dated like 6 months or something. I could be wrong about the timeline, but it's just because their schedules were like so hectic and they were like super busy. They couldn't do anything, which is fair. Like people do break up for that same reasons in here in the West too. So
Yeah.
it's completely fine.
Yeah, but I think there's like when we look at Karina, for example.
Oh, poor girl.
It was a very different experience, and you would think Karina is also like a very popular
like you would
idol
think
in
she
Korea.
would be as royal
And also like
as
quite
Jisoo.
sooner, right? Like she was dating an actor.
Yeah,
They
they both met in the Prada.
Prada fashion show.
And then
They weren't dating for that long. It came out.
yeah, I think
And
they did it
that
only for like
was-
2 weeks.
Like it was a few weeks, literally. It came out. They like then dated. I think like maybe 2 weeks more or something.
yeah, and then
Then they broke up. And the thing is, like, I have friends who don't really know much about K-pop, and I remember we went out like for a picnic or something, and we were talking about something K-pop related, and so one of them, like, who's not in K-pop at all, he mentioned that he heard that someone had to apologize for dating or something. And it was about that, which was for me, it sounds so ridiculous. She had to write a formal
a
apology
handwritten note.
for dating someone.
That's just sad.
It's quite sad. And I don't know if he didn't say a word,
He didn't say a word.
nothing. And I think in a way because of that he got it easier.
He got it
Easier
easier.
way out,
Yeah. While Karina, she was still like facing backlash.
Yeah. So that was a big thing.
And
yeah,
the guy is like
interesting
really
ones.
popular as well, Mr. Jiwook. So
Mr. So many misters.
so hey, Mr.
Mister, yeah. How about other misters?
Mr. Frederick, Mr. Arnold.
We love that couple, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, those two are adorable,
It's so obvious.
and it is obvious.
I love it. I love how obvious it is.
But then,
But their fans who still saying maybe they're such close friends, and
I mean, if they're dating, good for them. Like,
Yeah.
I think this sort of relation, like they portrayed,
Mm.
like it's not private, but they can go out in the open.
Yeah, which is very nice. I'm actually feel
I
really
actually
happy.
admire Lisa's
Yeah.
courage and relation.
I'm really happy, like when I see like obviously I know there's like some drama around him and his family, but not getting into that. I'm actually really happy, like she can go out
with the family, she can enjoy
Yeah.
with them, and if there are photos or videos taken, that's all right.
Yeah,
That's fine.
living best life, and that's great.
Mm.
But yeah, there often like there are a few examples quite recently of male idols who came out with news of marriage all of a sudden and having a baby, and that was like for many fans, like they had quite a pure image, like EXO-chan. That was a big one.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's having a baby and getting married, and I think it caused a big backlash in especially in EXO fandom, and there were fans leaving.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
but then imagine, like, I don't know his backstory, but wouldn't it be just easier if people could just date openly, and then it wouldn't be such a surprise to have a baby getting married. And now, because like if you're dating someone, it has to be so hidden, and it just like always comes out when they're getting married. So this is more of a shock, I guess, than like, oh, he's being seen with someone, and then they've been together for that long, and then they're getting married, which is like more
Wow.
natural, right? And
yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
Don't know.
And one of the popular couples that there was a big, I mean, they were dating openly, you know,
Which was very refreshing, very
Yeah.
different.
Yuna and Dawn.
Oh yes, very
But-
much so.
They broke up, and yeah, it's fine.
But if you look at like all the repercussions they got, like they got kicked out from Cube for dating, both of them.
Yeah.
And so, and I think it was like because it was seen as the right thing to do from the company's perspective. Dating is breaking so many rules. You're kicked out of the company.
Oh wow.
Imagine like here you work somewhere and they kick you out from work because you're dating.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That wouldn't happen.
Yeah, it's a bit major.
Yeah.
There.
Well.
Speaking of like other than dating scandals, what other scandals are like horrific?
Horrific scandals.
Mm.
I would say very horrific, which here is quite a common thing. Like people, obviously, it's not healthy. Some people look down at it, but it's not illegal or anything. It's smoking, vaping.
Oh, that yes.
Big thing.
Yeah.
Big scandal came
It's
out of
it's
it.
a big thing.
And especially, I think in Korea specifically, like if you smoke indoors or like even vape indoors, that's a huge thing. Which obviously, I think even here, it's not a really good thing to do. You shouldn't be smoking, vaping indoors. Although vaping, I think many people do.
Many people do.
Vape indoors, it's not really a big thing. Smoking, probably
No.
less acceptable.
Yeah.
But it's a lot because of the smell, and vaping can smell nice.
Yeah, so vaping is, and the cigarettes are like a whole different thing. But when we went there, like to Korea, people were doing it, so it was okay. Like like people who are just bit above 18, and people
Yeah.
were doing it,
And they weren't idols.
but they weren't idols.
No,
True.
that's the difference in Korea.
Mm.
I think here, like if my favorite, I don't know, singer or something, you would see him smoking. Or there are sometimes like there are those people, especially if you're working like singers, they work with their voice, so it can affect their voice. Some people kind of do criticize that because of that reason, or like sometimes sports people, like sportsmen, if they smoke, obviously it's not really good for your
Health, yeah, and
for your health and
performance.
like performance. Yeah, so you would get criticized, and like people, if you have any like bad performance or like worse day in your field, they'll say, oh, it's because they smoke. But otherwise, like I think it's not really seen
I
as
don't
anything
think
like
it's
unacceptable.
that much of a big deal. Like
No.
for example,
There are people who don't like it, or like, but it's not it wouldn't be a scandal. And in Korea, there were quite a few scandals about that. Like, again,
Netizens.
and netizens like Jenny again. Jenny
Oh,
is in
poor
so many
girl. She's
scandals,
been through
right?
so much.
I think in a way she's like one of the most loved, but on the other hand, the most hated idols.
Oh yeah. I feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
Like people have dragged her.
For everything and anything.
Her clothes, her performance,
Everything's,
her vaping incident.
And vaping. And I think the funny thing about vaping was, I think it was because she was vaping inside. And they were trying to make up a story that, like, she blew that steam or whatever it's in vape. I don't know. In, like, someone's face who was doing her hair and makeup. And literally that person came out and, like, denied that. And but they still were like, no, it's unacceptable. She's being so rude to her staff, and they're really trying to like put her in such a bad light and make her like the most horrible person for some reason, which is interesting.
For no reason,
but
they should.
yeah, but if you look on the other hand, if we move from Blackpink to, let's say, equivalent boy group BTS. There were so many photos of them with vapes, smoking. Like Jungkook, he did lives. You can see here the vape, he was trying to hide it.
Yeah.
There was photos of him smoking
in LA where you could clearly see he was smoking.
Yeah.
Look very handsome, but
I think, and there's also like, I remember before Grammy performance, there's photo of V smoking.
Yeah.
I think I remember by accident he uploaded a photo with a cigarette. Like, so many. And did they get that much hate? I think there was a bit of like a heat online of people, but it wasn't to that level.
It wasn't as extreme as
no one was trying. I think with Jungkook, I think people like here, like in the West, were like, whatever, he's smoking, cool. Not great for his health, but he's a grown-up man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of went to the point like there were people seeing some like signs there or something that were trying to prove it, not even that it's bad that he's smoking, but that the area he's smoking, even though it was outside, it's some sort of like area that is illegal. And I remember that's like, wow. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Damn.
smoking, no smoking apparently.
Yeah.
What else? I think if we go like that route, smoking, you go partying.
Yeah.
Smoking, partying, and drinking.
Party and drinking. Okay, that's like another big issue. So if you are caught going to a club or just partying anywhere similar to like, or even if it's in the house, you are caught partying. Or
especially like if it's male idols with girls, because I don't think there are many. I don't know if maybe we just haven't seen there are any scandals of female idols partying.
No, I
haven't seen any. Maybe we missed something. Tell us, guys, if there was something big.
If you missed anything, you can tell us. But oh my god, so one of the most recent scandals,
there is quite a big one.
The boys. So apparently some of the members were seen or caught partying with some girls, some
influencers. Yes,
we don't have any idea, but it's like everywhere. It's just like
it is everywhere. And then there's some like screenshots coming out, and there are apparently
someone's
members
dating someone.
So many groups. Like, I don't know what kind of party that was. There was so many male groups there.
But why is it wrong for an idol to party with like
I don't think it was even like a huge club party or something. It was like quite maybe there were like more people there, not like a few, but like it was rather private gathering rather than like somewhere party in a club. I think I'm not 100% sure. I'm not
like why. Like I just don't understand the logic or behind it. Like
I think it's more like the dirty of the girls,
because then they would immediately think like those people.
It's kind of against that, like the pure image. Like I think there's this image that's been created, and I think if you're a bit older, like you can't get that. It's just portrayed for media or like for fans. But I think the kind of idea behind idols a lot is like they're not dating, they're like so pure innocent, and they're like available to maybe your fan may think you're thinking, oh, maybe one day I can date them. I think that's kind of how, and obviously,
I mean, of course, everyone wants to date their idol or just meet them or like do do whatever you like. Wow.
do I don't know where it's going, but yeah, do whatever you like. Date your idol, marry your idol.
Marry your idol, have kids with your idol. The list is long. Wrong. The list is wrong.
I just want my mom to go shopping with Vernon.
Oh.
That's it.
See, the list is long. So, I mean, you know, this, I feel like as a fest, there's only like 0.0001% chance to.
We're like, none. No. Guys, it's 0.
To date or marry their idols.
But don't cry. I'll be fine.
Oh.
My god. Yeah, but obviously, like, I think we all can sometimes
Be delulu.
be delulu.
And there is a delulu cafe outside.
Yeah, I
Portrait
think
that.
it's fine to be delulu as long as you're like
Healthy
it's
delulu.
not taking over your life and it's not actually your only goal in life.
Desired life.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, one of the recent delulu was, you know, that woman who stood outside Jungkook's house.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't be that girl.
Don't be that one delulu.
Don't be that delulu that you're gonna go and stand for hours in front of Jungkook's house. And then poor boy couldn't go home.
Oh yeah.
It's just some Chinese girl like brushing her teeth. Yeah. Well, at least she's still taking care of her personal hygiene.
Yeah.
Good for you, girl. Now, hope you took that toothbrush into jail or wherever.
Oh,
they
is she
took
in
you.
jail already?
I think they arrested her. Yeah,
Oh.
but no, I mean probably.
Yeah, it's a bit intense to block someone's property to even
Yeah.
enter there.
Don't be that delulu. Like sometimes you can be, oh, it would be cute to marry my idol. Maybe that level of delulu, but don't like make it your whole life. Wow, you can action it, guys. Wow, I am impressed. Give me the secrets. How do I marry my idol?
Well, you all you need to do is join Korean army, military, and then
If you're not Korean, you cannot join the army. Korean army.
then there's no other variable I can think of.
Available. How am I supposed to do that?
Good question, guys. Do you have any sort of ideas where you can give tips on how to marry your idol?
I cannot join Korean army. Maybe I feel like we're really good at Uno reverse. I'm gonna be like, they should marry me. They should want to marry me. How
Yeah.
do I make them want to marry me? But like just like in a kind of manipulative way.
Yeah.
Like so they don't even know.
Yeah, like them approaching
Manipulation.
you, and then you're just like, oh my god,
Oh my god.
this guy's after me. Of course,
It's like, and first you have to like hard to get.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. I don't like those pretentious famous guys who think they're so cool. No. And then like, okay, I'll give you a chance.
I'd give it a chance.
Yeah. Okay, we got it covered. So if you need that, like you do that, guys. But don't
Maybe play hard to get. That would get you.
don't stand in front of their house. That's like too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Play hard to get.
Play hard to get. Like from the distance. Respectful distance.
Yeah, like tell them to stop following you
Stop
guys.
following.
Yeah.
That's what you tell them.
Well, yeah. Moving on.
But I don't even know what we're talking about at this point.
Just like scandals.
Scandals. What? Oh, partying. Oh, partying with girls, drinking. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's one more serious scandal.
Was there?
The bullying violence
Oh,
scandal.
yes. And I think I wasn't really aware why it's such a big scandal. Because I think at this point, unfortunately, here like bullying is quite a common thing. There's so many stories of people like that they were bullying during the school years, whatever it was like in person, online.
I just want to know how bullying is worse in Korea
I
compared
think
to bullying here. Like,
from what
I
I've
think,
heard,
yeah.
I've seen a video of someone, like some Korean American, or maybe it was someone who lived in Korea. I'm not 100% sure. But they said it's more of a scandal because
Is it
bullying in Korea
criminal?
is different than bullying here. Like, it's more violent and it's actually like you say, you watch Glory, and apparently this is what that is.
Is it true? Like, you guys need to confirm. We don't have much knowledge. For me, in my head, if I think bullying, just then it would be like, teasing someone,
Yeah,
just
or
like
like
annoying them for like a long time. That's bullying in
yeah,
my
or like okay, just being mean as well. But I don't think it's like maybe sometimes if it's like very severe case, you get physical. But I don't think bullying here, like obviously any kind of bullying is wrong,
Mhm.
but I don't think here like physical bullying is that common.
Yeah.
Or at least like maybe it's different now. But for our generation, I
Yeah,
don't
our
think it was.
generation.
Yeah, because I think maybe it is getting worse in a sense,
I mean,
but we're not that aware.
yeah, 10 years ago, bullying wasn't that worse
Yeah, it
in
wasn't.
schools. It was just more about teasing someone, annoying someone, maybe calling names,
Yeah, which is obviously wrong, but it wasn't.
physical.
It wasn't physical. It wasn't like a. And
But it can be mentally torture, but
it
not
can be,
physical.
but it's not. I think it's. Well, obviously, it depends how you choose your words and all, but it's not like a borderline of a crime or even a crime level.
So, like, what are the severities? You guys need to explain us. Like, is
Yeah,
it similar to Glory, like what we watched? 'Cause that was very intense. Like, even
yeah.
for me, and I don't take series to my heart that
But I
much.
think they take it very seriously because also like there's this the kind of society and how like the age thing, like how you would approach anyone,
I
like
think
even
bullying should be
person.
taken seriously if it's getting that much.
I mean, any bullying should be taken
Yeah, if
seriously.
it's intense,
But I
then
think Korea, because of well, I think it's not as much taken seriously. I'm not even saying by society in general, but like more like in school from like teachers or people above in many senses. I don't know. Like here, I think like, there's a lot more awareness. I don't know how it is in Korea, if it grew or is it still. Because I think like if we look, I don't know, 20, 30 years back, those kind of instances, they're very like hush, hush. Like it's not happening. It's because it affects image of a school, like as an institution. And I think in many like places, the prestige is very important of a school and you don't
yeah.
want to have a scandal around it. So I think it might be the case if it's still like that mentality. Because I think here we moved very much into like prioritizing children's well-being
Yeah,
and like
like
mental
mental
health
health.
as well. And I don't know like if that awareness is on the same level there.
Yeah.
But we don't know. Like we're not that aware. We just know like there a few years back there was like a flood of bullying scandals
Bullying
for adults.
scandals.
Some turned out to be true. Some turned out to be
False.
just allegations, like
Yeah.
baseless allegations. But some of them like some are true, some are false, and even the false ones in they caused a lot of damage for some people.
Yeah.
And if we think about some specific examples, there was the Seraphim.
Yeah.
So they literally debuted.
Karim.
Yeah, and Garam was like removed literally like I don't know a few days, weeks in because it was, and it was to the point like they like netizens they were accusing Hype of just that they were aware of that even before she debuted and they made it to get more publicity, which would be hurtful.
Oh.
And I think it was like proven false at one point, but she was like still removed. I think it was she was removed prior and then it was proven false.
Yeah.
But anyway, there was like just so many of those bullying scandals at one point.
Oh well, so we need to like understand more into like this bullying
Yeah, why is this
Why, what, who are the
such a big
victims?
thing? Like, why those things are coming out?
We need to educate ourselves.
Yes, so please, anyone who's like
and
more
and
aware,
and
tell
hy-
us,
and hypen us, enlighten us.
enlighten us.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm just curious because there's like this one moment, there's like a scandal after a scandal after a scandal.
But then you know what comes after scandal? There comes apology.
Yes. Oh, and
Oof.
apologies are very,
I don't know. Do they
very.
use the same template?
I think so. I think it's very much expected in Korea, but it's such a copy paste.
There's a copy
Like
paste.
ideally, you need to have that photo of a handwritten note.
Yes.
That's the most ideal.
A handwritten note or like a long, heartfelt, long.
Yeah, if
sort of
not,
letter
like-
explaining
Yeah, and the thing if it's not the
and correcting
notes,
themselves. Oh, I'll be very mindful. I wouldn't do
Yes.
something like this again.
or I
blah,
will
blah.
reflect. I will be the better version of. I will work hard. It's
go and-
again going to that idol image. You have to like reassure your fans, like you understand what's wrong, and you would do everything in your power. You'd be that hardworking person to go back to that image and like what is expected of you.
Yeah. So one of the recent one is this is Jungkook apologizing on Weavers due to his
we
cat.
should find it. We should do a dramatic reading of Jungkook's apology.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna actually grab my phone.
We're gonna do like a dramatic version of
And
Jungkook.
it was Jungkook's specific apology.
And it just came out like few hours ago, and we were like talking
Yes,
about
so
it.
it was about him wearing a
Make-
hat.
It says "Make Tokyo Great Again."
Yes.
But my point being is, you know, that sentence itself
Like-
or statement itself is very politically inclined to America's resident
Yes.
situation now. And you know what was used in the campaign. But my question with hype or with the stylist is
Or it might have been his personal, but whoever saw him wearing that.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's like the education. I feel like there's a bit of lack of.
I have that feeling like with a lot of like clothing, especially in K-pop, that either they're just not aware
Yeah.
or they just like blatantly choose to ignore it, which is even worse.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like I feel like because they're such global stars, it became such a global phenomenon. I feel like they should be, or like people who are hired to work with those idols, they should be more like culturally aware,
Yeah.
more globally.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously there are cultural differences which are benign, but there are those differences like that one. Like it's a big thing.
I first saw it. I was no, because I saw it and I was looking. Okay, where did he buy that cap?
In Tokyo, apparently.
Oh, was it in Tokyo? Wow.
I don't know. I think he was in Tokyo recently, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. You're right. If it was his personal item, why didn't anyone say it? Like, I'm sure when he went on, like, there's a backstage video. There's like hundreds and thousands people working.
Do people just don't know? I don't know. Maybe it's just actually not aware.
Hire
I
us.
wish, like, I hope they're not aware and they're not like actually choosing to like ignore those things.
Yeah, I think they're just not aware.
Oh, I find the apology.
Okay.
Should we do dramatic reading?
Should.
Let's put like very sad, serious music.
Yeah.
And then comes the apology. And this is like obviously specific situation, but you can copy paste it, just change a few. Like, you know, like at school, just copy my, but
Don't make it obvious.
obvious. Yeah, that's all the K-pop apologies. And it goes like this. Hello, this is Jungkook. It's been a while since I've written to you, and having to do so like this makes my heart heavy. I sincerely apologize for the disappointment and discomfort caused by the phrase written on the hat I wore during today's rehearsal. I fully acknowledge that my lack of awareness is not thoroughly checking the historical and political meaning behind the phrase led to causing disappointment and hurt, and I accept this heavily. I am just sorry.
Wow.
There is no excuse for this under any circumstance. I was careless and lacking in judgment. Important part. From now on, I will think and act more carefully, step by step. I will humbly accept all criticism and reapproach for my mistake. I have immediately discarded the hat. Once again, I sincerely apologize. Wow.
Beautiful.
So beautiful.
Very sincere.
Very
Very
sincere.
heartfelt.
Well, I'm not saying he didn't care, but those apologies are. It's always that.
It's very repetitive.
I'm very sorry. We've had it hard. I will reflect,
on
work
myself, my
hard.
actions.
And there are like apologies for things you shouldn't apologize as well, and they always say the same thing. So I think it's expected, but I don't know if people actually care if it's like sincere apology or if it is just like a thing you have to take.
I'm telling
take
you,
to your
it's a
scandal
hype
goes away.
template, it's an SM template.
It's like Korea template, Korean showbiz template. Maybe
Yeah.
if you're like becoming celebrities, you're like rite of passage, they send you this template or something.
Like in case something happens, you have this template, you follow word to word by it.
Yeah, but
just
don't make it too obvious, so you
don't
have
make it
to
obvious.
adjust it for your specific case.
Yeah. But here's the template.
Here's the template. I feel like if we were famous in Korea, we have to use it so many times already.
we need to borrow it from Jungkook.
Hi, this is Emma and ZUZU. We're sincerely sorry.
We sincerely apologize. We reflect on our
We're
actions.
reflecting for calling
We are here to
a song wars, for expressing our opinions. We are reflecting to change those opinions, even if we're actually not changing them. Like, guys.
Oh, that's making it worse.
But because it's true. Yeah. I don't think they actually, maybe netizens, they actually don't want truth.
Yeah.
They just want that image we're talking about. Which is the top way.
That image, that idol image.
I don't think they want to agree that people can not fit into that mold. Which is sad. Do you think, so like just to wrap it up, do you think there is a way for idols to kind of break free from this image? Is it gonna be
and
forever?
who are these idols?
Forever
Did
thing?
we miss anyone? Who are just like out of the box, who just doesn't fit into this criteria?
Is there anyone who was like living the best life, like doing things that are considered scandals but they're not criminal, and they're just like fine getting with life and still being famous, being an idol? I can't really think of anyone. I think obviously if you're the more famous you get, the easier in a way it can get some of those scandals. Especially if you're like very much loved and admired, people like will let go of things more easily.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's like a word where this could change. Like there wouldn't be in K-pop specifically that image people want to see their idols.
Is an ideal person, that's it, and that's who should we all admire to. So they should have zero.
Yeah, it's
everything's zero. Ground zero.
Zero. Yeah, and even like the thing we mentioned about Vernon, like he shouldn't be smiling like that. Apparently, he should control more, like his emotions during his smiling, like
his facial structure. Maybe he needs to go to that hype clinic.
He should, yeah, possibly hype clinic. He should like, I don't know, like laughing classes.
Yeah, to fit into his ideal image,
which for me is a bit ridiculous. I don't know, like I get it. Like I think what we said, don't be a criminal, don't break laws, don't harm people, but I don't
just be human.
I don't really see, and obviously we're not living in that culture, but I think it would be nice if netizens and the society could loosen up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's okay to be delulus, but loosen up on your deluluness.
Yeah, very true, guys. Maybe, I don't know. I want to like see the best even in those people who are putting those expectations on idols, but I don't think it's like a fair game to put those expectations if it's not something you're expecting from yourself.
Yeah,
like
that's the whole point.
Like those netizens they date probably, they go party, they
They go
smoke,
smoke.
no one cares. They probably laugh, look so scary, and and like they're expecting people,
Idols
other people like their age, sometimes even younger,
to do.
older too, like whatever, to not to do that.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's not fair. Like there should be a common ground between netizens and idols.
Yeah, I think.
Everyone's got to have that choice.
Yeah, I don't think like that idolizing part you mentioned is not that great. Like obviously you can admire someone's work and the person they are doing it because they are more of like seen by more people and more people see them as their kind of role model. But then
Is
I
it
don't know.
okay to make them become this
Just
idealized
like
person
idolize gods.
if you don't follow it yourself?
Yeah.
Is it fair? That's
Is
the
it fair?
question.
Yeah. Very nice way to end this episode.
Yeah.
That was comeback of Evie and Jasmine.
They are our comeback partners. Cheers.
Cheers. Comeback partners. Okay, cool.
Also, I
Not
don't
zero. Not zero,
regular
guys.
cooks. So like, share, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next week.
We will in Comeback Corner.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye.